What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Welcome to day number 5 or 6, I think it is, in la Copa América. I'm not too sure. I skipped one day. That what happens when you're not organized. So, well, in this video, we're going to be covering Argentina 1, Paraguay 1. A game which actually left a good taste in my mouth because Argentina did show a lot of character, attitude that they lacked in the game against Colombia. The players did a lot more than what they did against, well, the team from Queiroz. And this time around, I think that it was down to a manager decision that actually really ruined Argentina's chances to get the 3 points. They went from trying to beat this game comfortably, I think, in the second half, to just really sitting down with a draw being good enough, being acceptable. And that's not good enough for a team of their caliber. Of course, they got Messi, we all know that, but they have to do a lot more. And this kind of managerial decision can really take and hinder the chances of a team of this stature. So we're gonna be talking all about this in this video. If you enjoy it, be sure to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon, and follow us on all other social media to keep up to date. You get the deal, you know the drill, so let's get right into it. And one more thing before starting off this video, be sure to check out our friends at Golazo Jersey. Links are also going to be in the description down below. They're a very good place to get cheap, reliable, quality footballing kits, so go there and get yours. So the very first thing that I will comment for this video is the changes that Scaloni actually made to the first 11. I think that these were not the best, certainly not the best. Why do you need to change up everything? It seems from Renzo Sarabia to Casco, you don't need to change that. You actually need some consistency there. I think that was a wrong decision. Taking out Agüero from the get-go was also a very bad one. I think that introducing the ball was actually one of the main key points I wanted to stress, because that was the only good thing I think with the first 11 I think he did. De Paul was good in that first game, taking out Di Maria and putting someone which of a lesser name but actually gave them a lot more when going forward is a good decision for me. But overall, they were lacking, I think. They were lacking from the get-go. They could have introduced the team that they had on the second half from the start. Something that I never endorse managers doing, and here I kind of want to link it back to Ernesto Valverde. Valverde also does the very same thing. He kind of like starts with an 11, seeing how is it going to go, and then he tries to amend his mistakes in the 14-minute half break, and that's not good enough. You need to start making a starting 11 good enough from the get-go. You cannot be able to replace somebody from the middle, because it just shows that you make a mistake from the start, and you should not be doing that. You waste time, you waste chances, you waste everything. So that Scaloni is something where he needs to improve. It really shows that he's debuting as a manager in this competition. That's still insane. There's not a single team here in this Copa América that has a manager in that same situation. So it shows that Argentina has a lot of lack of preparation. Saca tu mano. But well, in the very first half, Argentina, I think they were kind of low. You could still see that they needed something. They needed an idea. They didn't have anything to work towards to. And that is something that, of course, is not going to change, because you need time, you need a process to do so. But you could still ask for that attitude. It actually took a little bit of time, like I said in the intro, because they did regain that attitude and character for the second half, and that's a massive improvement. Because when you don't have that initial plan, you need to have players that physically are going to produce a lot more than the opposition. It's simple as that. You can win football by 3 different things. You can win football by heart, by that, by passion, by running more. You can win football by tactics, and that actually takes a manager a little bit more to instate on a team. And then you can win by individual chances, by just having someone like Lionel Messi. In this game, it's not gonna be turning up every single one. So Messi, I think, didn't score and everything. So it's not that. By tactics, certainly not, because Scaloni didn't know even how to read the momentum in the latter 45 minutes, because Argentina were actually kind of like coming back, changing the attitude, saying we're gonna win this, we're gonna come back, we're gonna try to change the situation. And then he takes out Lautaro Martinez, which was one of the main roles for this Argentina team in the second half, and introduced Di Maria, a player which I have nothing against him, but he wasn't going to change at all. He didn't even fit the style of Argentina we're playing at that moment. Argentina need to play simple. Just play a 4 at the back, play a 3-man midfield, Messi behind 2 strikers in Lautaro Martinez and Agüero. By taking out Lautaro Martinez, you take a player which can just be that target man, a player which is going to be the nuisance for defenders of the Paraguay opposition. Those 2 defenders, in Gustavo Gomez and I don't remember his name, is it Piris? They too need to have a harder time defending two strikers in Agüero and Lautaro Martinez. And since they are so different, Lautaro Martinez can take up much more of the work and load off someone like Agüero, and then Agüero pickpocket the spaces, find the gaps where someone like Messi can pass the ball into. Lautaro does the hard work, Agüero can just focus on finishing chances, and Messi to produce from both of them. When you take Lautaro Martinez out, Agüero has to do everything, and Messi has to just join forward the attack, and then you lose people in behind, and then you have someone like Lo Celso moving further at the field, you have more gaps with Leonardo Paredes up in behind. So it's everything kind of like a big problem that you make when you don't keep those two strikers for Argentina. They need to play simple football. Like I said, no improvisation. Just play the simplest football that you can and then rely on those individual chances, because right now you don't have the time to produce as much, like I said, of a team. You can work on your attitude. Tactically, you're not going to improve as much, but try to use your physical abilities and everything to your advantage. That's what Argentina needed to do, and they started doing it in the second half. But because of Scaloni, they couldn't maintain it for the full 45 minutes. But well, having said that, the good moment for Argentina started from that save from Armani. Armani single-handedly, I believe, probably saved La Copa América for Argentina. If Paraguay would have scored, I couldn't even imagine what would happen to Argentina, because they're so fragile mentally and emotionally right now that probably they would have been eliminated in a sense. I know they go to Qatar, and I know that in La Copa América the best third team still progress to the next round, but in football you can never rely on the opposition's results. So I don't know, that was gonna be up in the air, but good for Armani, I think. Good for Armani, he did save that penalty, and some of which was criticized before, I think, a lot of the time, and looked very weak whenever the ball came to him and passing it from the back. Is gonna gain a lot of confidence from it. And that's the thing, Argentina here get a win where everyone can see that they work towards. Before, you were expecting Argentina to get the 3 points and they disappoint. This time around, they actually did, I think, good enough, and no one is putting the blame on the players. And that's certainly such a good thing, such a good step in the right direction for them to improve. Now Argentina just gotta look out to Qatar. Qatar today still managed to handle on to the result for, I think, 80 minutes in, and Duban Zapata scored for Colombia. So at that stage, Qatar is still going to provide a very difficult challenge for Argentina. So it's not all done for them still. They still gotta improve a lot, and they're gonna need luck on their side. They need luck on their side the same way that Armani saved that penalty and everything. They're gonna need things to go on the right direction for them. So let's hope for the best. Let's see if Argentina is going to progress to the next stages, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I would like to see a Peru-Argentina on the next stage, on the next round. That's gonna be everything for today, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. See you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.